Welcome to On Record. Welcome to On Record. Today we have Mr. Naveen Kumar from Article 19 and Independent Media, running from Uttar Pradesh, to discuss about the case filed against Alt News co-founder Mr. Zubair. The case was filed by Yati Narasimhan, who is very notorious for his controversial speeches. And in the recent affidavit filed by Uttar Pradesh police in the Allahabad High Court, they have added sedition case. Welcome, Mr. Naveen, to our channel, and thank you for joining this show.
Thank you so much, Indra. It's a pleasure.
Um, Yesterday, Alt News co-founders have released a statement regarding the case filed against Mohammed Zubair, another co-founder of Alt News. Before a year, there was another case which was filed against him. He was arrested and then he got released after so much of struggle. Now, another accusation, but this time the sedition is added. How do you see that?
In fact, there was a Twitter post of Mohammed Zubair. He had posted
Hmm.
on 3rd of October, and it was a part of Yati Narasimhan's speech in which he's saying something about Prophet. And after that, hue and cry happened against Mohammed Zubair and Yati Narasimhan. Well, it was not filed by Yati Narasimhan, it was filed by one of disciple of Yati Narasimhan. And
Okay.
irony is, who spoke? Yati Narasimhan said something about Prophet, and it is not the first incident. He is very notorious. He has spoken very notoriously on constitution, on
Hmm.
democracy, on secular front of tradition of Indian democracy. So
He asked the people to hoist saffron flag instead
he
of the
had been
tricolors.
arrested by Uttarakhand police. He had done a Dharm Sansad, and in that Dharm Sansad, many of so-called Hindutva brigade faces were present, and one of them was Suresh Chauhan of Sudarshan TV. So it is not new. Question is, why you are targeting Muhammad Zubair? Because he is Muslim,
Okay.
because he has no right to speak on democracy, because he has no right to speak on equality, fraternity. So you
Hmm.
will target every Muslim who is trying to
Hmm.
defend constitution, who is trying to defend democracy, who is trying to defend secularism.
Hmm.
So Muhammad Zubair case is same as case of Kafil Khan.
Okay.
You would have known about this case.
Yes.
There was a case in Gorakhpur where about more than 50 kids died because lack of oxygen cylinders. And
Hmm.
Dr. Kafil was on duty, and he arranged oxygen cylinders.
Hmm.
And then after, because he is Muslim, and you wanted to target you wanted a scapegoat to
Hmm.
blame everything. So not
Hmm.
only you arrested Muhammad Kafil, but you charged him like anything. And it was ironical that when a judge asked to release him, and he was just outside jail after being released, and another case was slapped, and then
Hmm.
and there he was taken into another custody.
Okay.
So same is every, not only Muslim, every
Hmm.
person who is trying to say something on democracy, who is trying to say something on constitution, who is trying to say something on equality. And not on, I'm saying, when I'm saying equality, it is not only Hindu Muslim equality, it is not only Hindu Muslim Sikh Isai equality. I'm also talking on men and women equality.
Okay.
It was the basic idea of Baba Sahib Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar.
Hmm.
So these are the people who rejected constitution when it was implemented. These are the people who rejected tricolor of India. These are the people who are against in parliament women's equality, women's right. They didn't want right of divorce for women. They didn't want right of marriage for women. They didn't want equal labor for women. So these are not only anti-Muslim, these people are also anti-women. And when I am talking women, these are also Hindu women. So this is very ironical. It is, so we should look at big picture. Muhammad Zubair is just a, a face that what they can do when you will speak on equality, fraternity, constitution, democracy, and secularism.
Okay. On one hand, the controversial, notorious guy, Yati Narasingha Anand, is kept under house arrest for his hate speech. And
What is thinking of
for,
it is Indra, it is very ironical.
okay.
You are sending behind bar
Mm,
every A, B, C, D.
mm,
If you are standing against bulldozer,
mm,
you are being sent to jail. If you are standing against EVM, you are being sent to jail. If you
mm,
are doing some Facebook post, you are being sent to jail. Why if it is house arrest, why Yati Narasimhanand? I don't know. He has been arrested in his house or he's a free guy. But why
mm,
he must not be sent in jail? Why he is not behind bars? It's a big question. And what is more ironical that everything is happening in envelope of law, law and
mm,
order.
mm,
So what you are saying that it is legal. What you are
mm,
doing in name of saving law of land. But
mm.
everybody knows that what you are trying to do, what you are trying to assert, and what you are trying to achieve.
Okay.
So Yati Narasimhanand is not a single person. Yati Narasimhanand is a phenomenon.
Mm,
You are. This is very ironical that someone
mm,
who is obviously praising Nathuram Godse,
mm,
first terrorist of Indian democracy. So, if you are praising killer of Bapu, Mahatma
mm.
Gandhi, then it is very obvious that what do you think about democracy and constitution?
Okay. We have been witnessing the cases piled up against the journalists who are exposing the truth and who are doing fact checking and who are telling the historical facts. Now the case that is framed against Zubair is endangering the sovereignty and the unity of India through his social media posts. This is what they have allegated. How do you see that? This is going to affect a huge number of YouTubers who are
Muhammad
politically
Zubair
motivated and
had
wanted to do content.
Muhammad Zubair had gone to High Court to quash his FIR of against him, and
Hmm.
High Court directed to furnish an affidavit that what laws and what provisions have been slapped against him. So
Okay.
recently, police went to High Court and said that we have slapped also Sedition and IT Act of 152 of BNS, which is New Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. So there are
Hmm.
two more accusations against him, sedition and IT Act. FIR is old one.
Well, won't this can't the new journalists who are coming up with their own ideas of and their own version to the news is happening? Won't this affect their mindset or won't this collapse the whole independent media
It is
setup?
attack on truth.
Mm,
Basically, it is attack on truth.
mm,
It is attack on India independent voice.
mm.
It is attack on independent brain and independent thinking. It is not acceptable at all. I hope court will decide. When court will decide, we are hopeful that FIR will be quashed and accusations will be taken back. We are hopeful.
Okay. And okay. And another thing, even before the 2024 elections, the independent media houses played a very crucial role. And even in Uttar Pradesh, we have witnessed that the people or sloganeering to save the constitution, voting on behalf of that. So already the Modi government had got a backlash for attacking the independent media. Now
I
they
just
are
read,
again taking this strategy.
yes, I just read today a statement of Ashwini Vaishnav, IT Minister, and he
Hmm.
has said that
Okay.
we are going to formulate some regulations for social media. So they
Hmm.
are afraid of independent media or social media or regional media, whatever you say. Why they
Hmm.
are afraid? Because truth is being prevailed only by social media. I
Hmm.
say there are two types of media. One is social
Hmm.
media and another is anti-social media. So social
Okay.
media have become, you can say, a threat for those who are against democracy, who are against
Hmm.
constitution, who are against equality and fraternity. That's why
Hmm.
they will certainly try to curb it. But let's see.
Okay. How do you see the impact of these kind of cases among the new generation, and how do you analyze the new generation
In fact,
mindset on seeing this?
target is not Muhammad Zubair. Target
Ah,
is every independent journalist. Target is
okay.
every independent thinker, like me, like you. Target is every brain who thinks independently, who can say,
Irrespective of religion and caste.
yes, who talk of equality.
Hmm.
So through Muhammad Zubair, they are trying to suppress every independent brain, every independent voice, every independent thought. But we are hopeful that court will do something in favor of us and justice will prevail.
Okay. Let's see what the court is going to decide on this affidavit. Thank you for sharing your time and valuable thoughts with this, Naveen.
Thank you
Hopefully,
so
we
much,
will meet
Shiva.
soon again in the same channel.
Sure, sure, sure. It was a pleasure for me. Thank you so much.